Hi everyone, welcome back. Oops. Okay, so today I'm part of a birthday collaboration which I'm very excited about, and it is for Tironda from his honey nails. I will put in a link in my description box or in my title, so go check it out and let's get started. Oh, before we begin, I forgot to tell you that the theme is peacock nails, so let's get started. Now I've already applied a base coat to these nails, so I'm going to do 2 on camera and I did 3 off. The reason why is because the thumb and the pinky will be the same, and then the index and the ring will be the same, and the middle one, well, that's a surprise. So let's get started. So let me just switch this like so. Okay, cool. I'm going to start by applying 2 layers of a deep teal color. Now this was from a local shop. This is really beautiful color. And I'm thinking, because of the peacock theme, this will work beautifully. So if you are into foils and cat's eyes and crystal placements, then you're going to enjoy this one. Now I don't often get to add crystals and things like that to the designs, so whenever I do get the chance to, I'm always very excited. And I think you're going to enjoy this. Or you might. I hope you will. Rather. Now I'm going to cure this for 60 seconds, and then I'm going to apply another coat, and then we can move on to the next step. So to the thumbnail, I'm going to apply a matte top coat, because I want to create a fringe with some loose foil, and this is just going to help me to see where the smile line is and where I need to place the loose foils. So I think it's just easier that way, and I'm going to cure for 60 seconds. So to my palette I added a little bit of base gel, and I'm going to use that to create the fringe. So I'm hoping I'm in shot, because when it comes to not being in shot, that's my superpower. So now the reason I did matte top coat, let me just, okay, the reason why I did use a matte top coat, now I can see the line. Can you see? So now I can see where to place the, I don't know what you would call them actually, loose foil flakes or something. And I'm just going to fill in the French part with the base coat, because base coat is tacky, and this will actually help the flakes to adhere to the nail. Just trying to clean up the small line a little bit. There we go. And now I'm going to cure that for 60 seconds. Now, as you can see, it's just flaky. It's foil, but it's flaky. Now, if you're going to be using something like this, it helps to have like a piece of, like, what do you call this, kitchen towel, I guess, underneath, in case you do spill, because this is a pain to actually clean up after. And I'm going to use a toothpick to add it, but I am going to use a little bit of the base coat without curing it, because it's going to help me to pick up the flakes. So there's a nice handy little tip. I'm going to try, or attempt to try, to pick up only really purple ones. I'm going to place it to where I want it, and I'm just going to press it down. Make sure you press this down. If it sticks up, you're going to have to apply a thicker top coat to encapsulate, but if it's flat like this, then a normal top coat would work just as well. So saving you a little bit of extra work, I think. So I'm just going to place to where I want it, up to the smile line. Oh, nice, that's a nice one. See, like there, it's sticking, so just press down. Now I do not want the whole tip to be a solid color. I do want this little bit of the teal poking through, so I think this makes it look a little bit, it's interesting, I guess. Now, do you see why I'm using this? Because it does tend to spill. Pick up another one, just press it in. So I'm going to keep on doing this until the smile line is actually covered as much as I need it to be. Now, like I said, I do not want the whole smile line to be covered, because then I could have just used normal foil. I do want a little bit of the teal showing, so I'm going to do this. Add it there. Put a little bit there. And there. Let me just press it down real quick. Now that's the good thing about gel. It does have, or the base gel at least, it does have a tacky layer. Oh, the English. So, let me pick up a little bit more. Good. So I'm just going to use this to press it into the nail even more. Make sure there's nothing sticking up. Now I'm going to use no wipe glossy top coat and cover the whole nail, and then cure for 60 seconds. Now that's been cured, I'm just going to take my palette, and I added a little bit of the tip glue gel. You can use rhinestone gel, and I'm going to create a cuff, so right at the cuticle area. So let me just close this one. Okay. Now I'm going to check and see. There's a pink one. So I'm going to add it. Just turn it a little bit. Okay. Going to check and see if I have a blue one in here. I'm hoping I do. No, just a pink one. Okay. So add it in there. Let me see if I can find some more blue ones real quick. Perfect. There. one. There we go. So now, to keep it in place and to keep it more secure, I'm going to add some caviar beads. Now I'm going to use my toothpick again, dipped in a little bit of base coat. And I'm just going to pick up one there. I'm sorry guys, I'm trying to stay in shot, but I actually can't see. So I'm hoping you can see. One there. There we go. One there. One there. And okay, let's put two there, one there. Now, I love caviar beads, but they are a pain to work with. They will move on you the first chance they get. And I'm going to cure. Now I'm going to use a glossy top coat just to seal it in. So now it's not going anywhere. And I'm going to cure again. And this is what our thumb is going to look like. So now let's do the index. So I'm going to use a purple cat's eye. Only a thin layer. And I'm going to demagnetize this totally. For this to work, this has to be totally demagnetized. So just take your magnet, go over again, go over again slowly, and there we go. Now taking my fine liner brush, I'm going to create a feather. Taking my ombre brush, I'm going to create in the other side. Now I'm going in like this. And I'm going to cure. So after it's been cured, I'm going to pick up a little bit of the tips glue gel. Just add a little dash right there. I'm going to pick up the stone, place, and cure again for 60 seconds. Now, if you are new to my channel, please remember to like and subscribe. It is free and it really does help me out, and it means the world to me. And please go and show his honey nails Tironda some love as well while you're at it. I know she will appreciate it, and please, it really does mean the world to us. Now I'm going to use a glossy top coat again and cover the entire nail, making sure to go around the stone, or the rhinestone rather, and this will actually seal in the stone so it's not going to be moving on you. Now I'm hoping you can see the feather. Okay, there we go. And these are the nails we created so far. So for the middle one, I created a marble, and then I actually made a crystal cluster. So like I said, I never play with crystals really, so I'm hoping you can see. So very happy birthday to Tironda. I hope you had an amazing day. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for support, and please remember to like and subscribe and show some love to his honey's nails, and the link will be in the description. Stay safe, stay blessed. See you next time. Bye.